Good afternoon, this is Cara with the Ministry of Uncovering No More. That basil is from my earth boxes in the front yard. They're on the driveway in front of my new older car, the Volvo that we're going to fix for my enjoyment. I posted on social media this Basil flower. And what I felt the earth speaking to me today was, make sure that what is intended for beauty is fully appreciated. You see, I can take those basil flowers, and which I did with some other basil, and I can put them in my salad. Do you see the basil in there with the avocado and whatnot? I can do that. I can juice it. Let me tell you a really good way to fall asleep even in the middle of the afternoon. Is to get some hot water and have yourself a nice basil plant wherever you are that maybe you think too much. Take about 2 good leaves of it. Get a small teapot. I have one brewing some savory herbs, and some basil is in it in my kitchen right now. Get several of those and put it in a small teapot and infuse the basil. And teach yourself to enjoy a savory herb tea, not peppermint, not coffee, not a sports drink, a basil tea. Sure, you can buy it in the stores. But how about a special moment? You will fall asleep and it will be extremely deep, and it will heal your mind in ways that you have never experienced. Another thing you can do is valerian capsules from a high quality source, like Now brand. There's several high quality source brands of actual herbs encapsulated. You take one of those at night, maybe a little melatonin, you will begin, your sleep patterns will fall into place. But these are gentle remedies. So you have to slow down to appreciate them. Today, I am reading a set of cards for myself and one other who is of an eternal perspective like me. We have a book, he and I. We will always have a book, he and I. And it has my handwriting in it. You guess it. This is Cara of the Ministry of Uncovering No More, so you know I'm talking about the King of Kings. You know I'm talking about the King of Kings. So, we're both tribe Judah elect. I happen to be a Gentile one, and he happens to be, in all capitals, the Jew. Israel isn't even listening to the King of Kings very well right now, much less America. So, it begins. I have observed over the past 13 years children, all 10 of them, have always been listening to me. It was everybody else around us that wasn't listening to them or to me. It is really quite the opposite. I already know the King of Kings is on this journey, leading me and my 10 children. I've known that since before time was established. So these YouTubes are not about book reviews or anything. It's just about in real life with the King of Kings. And I was laughing and sharing on Twitter today with one tweet how his books that I write, his books that I write are like this book, Going to Pieces Without Falling Apart by Mark Epstein, MD, but that's not what I'm saying. I did a whole YouTube with 2 statements from this book, have the artwork. I put it up last night. Writing books, the privilege and the golden opportunity that I have my entire life, writing books with the King of Kings in my own hand as Tribunal Gentile. It's like this one statement in chapter 5 called Tolerance. It is on page 95 in my book. When Freud gave his instructions to physicians practicing psychoanalysis, he compared the process to the newly invented telephone. Okay, my entire life with the King of Kings is like that one sentence. And I know he is thankful that I am doing this YouTube, and I know he is thankful that I am slowing down enough to rest in his provision in this crazy world for him alone, because he and I are never alone and never have been. So that is that. This is an eternal YouTube, telling you what the earth told me today. Don't eat my pretty green basil flower, my love. Enjoy it its fullest in water in a pitcher from a set of dishes that my mother had in her kitchen. Rose of Sharon is what my mother's dishes. I have some colors over here in 2 of the cups. I gave 1 bowl. I didn't have a whole lot of this, and I probably will try to find some more of it in Goodwill shop, in antique shops eventually. I'll close with showing you what some of it is looking like right now on my dad's desk. Excuse me, this is gonna move. Don't consume what is to be beautiful and enjoyed and respected and worshipped as perfection. I'm beginning my own luck cards. I've done some. There's that set. I took this one and burnt some incense in the living room because I'm setting up a place to do my meditation and exercises. Okay. What My Basil Flower Taught Me Today is the title of this YouTube video, and it's going on Unisocia. Have a nice week, y'all.